Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of my FM21 save with Puskas. We are here for the games against Budafok and Debrecen. It has gone a little bit differently than I told you guys that I would be back, what matches I would be back for. That is all because of the Hungarian Cup. Tuxteni came at the wrong time. So we're going to do the games against Budafok and Debrecen. Last time we met was this game against Trnava. Then we beat Mezőkövesd 1-0. We beat Fehérvár 3-0 away from home. But we then lost to Újpest 2-0 away from home. We've drawn to MTK. We've beaten Algio in the cup 4-0. We've then drawn to Ferencváros at home 0-0. We've drawn to a Békescsaba 1-1. We've beaten Kaposvár 3-1. We've beaten ZTE 4-1. And then we beat Tuxteni in the cup 2-0. So we are still in the cup, which is good. But we've dropped some unnecessary points, like the game against Békescsaba and the game against MTK. But yeah, that leaves us in 5th in the league, just below the European spots, but we do have as many points as number 4 and 3, 1 point more than number 6, and only 3 points less than Ferencváros and Fehérvár, who are in 1st and 2nd. So we're not in the spot where we want to be just yet, but we are close, which is good. And we're going to play Budafok and Debrecen today, who are 6th and 9th, other way around, so they're 9th and 6th. So I'm hoping that we can get 2 good results here. Both games are being played at home. So let's just get straight into it. And let's hope that some other teams that are close to us drop some points. And then I'm looking mostly at Fehérvár and Ferencváros and Debrecen as well, because I don't want them to overtake us in case they do beat us next game. But first, this is going to be the line-up, I think. No, it's not. Can I please? Thank you. So this is going to be the lineup. So Demjan, Kushnir, Nikolic, Bobal, Hangia, Xonka, Gazdag, Gruber, Costa, Kiss, and Philip. I don't think you've seen Bobal that often. Well, here is. Actually, I think you might have missed a little part of the transfer window as well. Yeah. So last time was 17th of August. So let's look at the transfer history. We've brought in one player, Agoston Benye from Debrecen. So a direct rival. He is already very good. He is declining. I don't know why. But he is only 20 years old. He is Hungarian, of course. And he is already very good for this level and is only going to become better in the future. So very happy with that transfer. On the other side of the table, the players that we've lost, we have loaned out a couple of players, and when I say a couple of players, a lot of players. We've sold one, Xaba Bukta, not a very important player at all. Wasn't good enough, wasn't playing for us either. We sold him on for 86,000 euros after buying him for 600,000 euros and not playing him at all. So might be a little bit of a bad transfer, but yeah, he has moved on. He is gone from the club to ZTE. So was it ZTE? Yes, it was ZTE. I don't know why I was doubting myself. So this is gonna be the team as I just said to you guys. And I didn't even say it, did I? I stopped at Bobal. No, I didn't. So that's gonna be the team. My mind is all over the place right now. Just like my voice isn't fully back yet. I don't know if you guys can still hear it, but it's not the same as it needs to be. So I'm sorry if my voice is annoying for this episode. I'm trying my best to keep my voice very calm, which makes it a little bit better, I guess. If I get more excited for something, then you can only hear half of my voice, and it really, really hurts my throat a lot if I do that. So I'm gonna try to keep calm, and hopefully the game will be an easy win for us and nothing too exciting or too tight of a match will happen here in this episode. Hopefully we'll get the first chance here today. No, they clear it, and Budafok can set up their counter. As I said, we are in 5th place. We want to be a little bit higher. I'm looking to get in a couple of youth players in the January transfer window again. I don't really think we need direct replacements for our players, but I do think, as we got the penalty kick here, I do think we need some backup for the future. Laurent Philippe makes it 1-0 after 14.5 minutes. This is exactly what I want. An easy win. Let's get a couple of more goals, and let's just get through I can't even speak. Get through this match and get to the next one. But yeah, I think we do need a couple of replacements for the future. A couple of players getting older, a couple of players thinking they have outgrown the club and they want to move on, which I hate. But there's nothing we can do about that. And that means that we do need to get some new players, younger players who might not think as highly as of themselves as some of the older players do, as Philippe makes it 2-0. So the players are doing exactly what I asked them to do. Debrecen are drawing 1-1. We do move up to third place because MTK are drawing. Just like Újpest, Debrecen are drawing, and Ferencváros and Fehérvár are not playing. But it looks like they're playing each other. Or they're playing ZTE and Mezőkövesd. Yes, Ferencváros is playing Mezőkövesd. And Fehérvár is playing ZTE later on this match day or match weekend. So, first half gone by pretty quickly, pretty okay as well. A good 2-0 lead against Budafok, the team that has hurt us a couple of times in the past, as Újpest take the lead against Békéscsaba 1-0 just after halftime, which means Újpest go up above into second place with 22 points, as much points as Ferencváros and Fehérvár and us. And MTK are actually trailing against Kaposvár at home, so that's good for us. By the way, look at that league table. 4 teams now on 22 points. If MTK were to actually win their match, they would be on 22 as well. That would be absolutely crazy if we have 5 teams on 22 points. But that's not going to happen, probably. And also, Ferencváros and Fehérvár still have to play their game in hand. As Gruber makes it 3-0, I cannot be more happy with the players in this match. The match is actually already finished, almost, and we haven't made any subs. I'm not going to do that for the final minutes. Doesn't make any sense to me. And the final whistle is about to be blown in a couple of seconds. When I say a couple of seconds, it's still 30 in-game seconds. But that does mean that we have picked up the 3 points here, as Philippe tries to go for his hat-trick. But a good save by Pajovic keeps it at 3-0. He kicks it long. And that's going to be the final whistle. There it is. A 3-0 win for us. And not only 3 goals, also 3 points, as you just saw. That moves us up into third place, which is closer. Fourth place, because Újpest won their game as well, which is better. Not good enough yet, because we are still very close to dropping out of the playoff places, but it's better. And if Fehérvár or Ferencváros or both hopefully drop points, then we would be in an even better place. But I'm going to see you guys in just a second for that second game. And here we are for the second match of the episode against Debrecen. That I have some news regarding the other matches. So let's take a look at the league table. Újpest are now in first with 25 points. Fehérvár lost their game in hand. The Ferencváros did win their game in hand. So we now have 2 teams on 25 points. Ferencváros could get their points tally to 28, and Fehérvár and us are on the same amount, so we could both get to 25. So if Ferencváros lose and Fehérvár and us both win, then we have 4 teams on 25 points, which is crazy how exciting and how close that top of the league looks. And I am all for it. We are playing Debrecen, who are now in 6th. They were already in 6th, of course, but they did lose their last game. And I'm going to try to make them lose this game as well. So this is going to be the team: Demjan, Kushnir, Komaromi, Nikolic, Hangia, Tsonka, Kata, Gruber. They're doing this every single time. Gruber, Costa, Corbu, and Philippe. Of course, Philippe has been on fire for so many seasons now. It's actually crazy how good he is and how lucky we are to have him at this club. Hopefully, we are able to keep him at the club for a long time. But let's first focus on Debrecen here today. and hopefully get the 3 points. And hopefully, as I just mentioned in the last game, it's going to be an easy game. It's going to be easy for my voice. It's going to be easy for my throat because I cannot use my voice too much. It just hurts so badly. So hopefully we are going to get the same kind of game as we did against Budafok. Let's just see where we go. Costa has the ball. Xonka switches the play to Hangia with the cross, and that could have been the first goal already after just 12 minutes. I believe last game was 18 minutes, I think. Something like that when we got the first penalty. So maybe we can get to the same kind of time stamp in the match to get our first goal again. MTK have lost again to ZTE, so they have dropped even more points. So they cannot overtake us. Debrecen can also not overtake us, even though they do take the lead here. Levente Kurdic makes it 1-0 in favor of Debrecen, which puts them onto 21 points and us to 22, which does drop us down to 4th place, below Feyervar again, where we were before the start of the match. And it puts Debrecen up to 5th above MTK on 21 points. So not what we wanted. I'm hoping that we can still get that goal back and get another one in the second half, maybe to give us the win, to give us the 3 points, because I think if we want to fight for European football and fight for the title even, this is the kind of match that we should be winning. This is definitely the kind of match that we cannot be losing. So, first half is already gone. So we have the entirety of the second half to make it right, because this is not the way it's supposed to be. So let's get straight into the second half, and hopefully we are able to get 1 or 2 or 3 goals. But we're going to have to wait and see. We do get the first corner kick here, Korobu, but it's cleared. Nikolic with a good tackle does get the ball back to us. Kata, and I don't know what happened there. Nikolic gets the ball on his back heel, and he doesn't even notice it. But eventually we do actually get the chance, but sadly we cannot do anything with that chance. So we are going to make a substitution. We are going to pull Philip back to attacking mid, and we're going to put Nemeth at striker. And what else can we do? Actually, let's play with 2 strikers. Let's play with 2 strikers and see how that works. Let's play him on a pressing forward on attack. And what else? Who else is playing badly? Xonka is in danger of losing discipline, so let's get him all for Gazdag and keep it like that. Just a little over 30 minutes left. And I'm thinking we've now gone a little bit more attacking as Corbu gets injured, so we're going to put Kiss on there for him. As we go a little bit more attacking, that we should get a couple of good chances to give us the equalizer, and hopefully, of course, a goal to take the lead after that. But it doesn't really look like it's happening. We're not getting a lot of chances, as Philip puts in a bad cross here. We do pick up the loose ball and pump it straight back into their box, but doesn't give us anything until now. Kushnier, now Imre Nemeth does give us the equalizer, 1-1 after 67 minutes. And that's more like it, how we want to have it. Kiss now with the ball again on the left side. Turns around an opponent, but his shot goes wide of the post. So only 15 minutes left. It's 1-1. I do feel like we do have a chance to get the win here. But obviously we do need to get at least one more chance and at least one more goal to get that. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Still, only injury time left, only 1 minute, and that's going to be the end of the game. Injury time has flown by, and it's 1-1 in the end. So that wasn't good enough at home against a team lower in the league. We should be winning that, definitely. We didn't, so we dropped 2 points. We do get above Feyervar, but of course Feyervar have their game in hand. Kurbu injured for 2 to 3 weeks, which is not too bad. We have Kist who can replace him. We are still unbeaten. And what was it, 7 games? It is 7 games unbeaten, which is very good. I don't think we've ever got... Well, we have. I think we have gotten that once before in this save. But not very often. Certainly not. So let's see if Feyervar and or Ferencváros are playing today here on this Sunday. And hopefully we can see what they do. Hopefully they'll drop some points and keep that top 4 so close together as it is. There are the 2 games, Feyenoord against Debrecen and Ferencváros against, I can't remember the team name, I couldn't read it, I skipped it too quickly. I think it's that newly promoted side that we drew against, but I don't know their name yet, at least not by heart. So if the game wants to load here, then we're going to take a look at how those 2 matches have ended and see what position we would be in. There we go, Feyenoord have dropped points just like we did. So we are on equal points with Feyenoord, and Újpest on 25 and Ferencváros in first with 28. Unbeaten this season, haven't lost a game. They have drawn 4, one of those against us. So you could say we are forming a threat to them, but just not good enough yet. We're just missing a little bit of quality to get to the top of the league. So next episode is gonna be, let's see, how many matches do we have? I think it is gonna be, I could do Budapest and Debrecen again. I was actually looking at that, but let's not do that. Let's do actually the 2 games, Diosgyőr and Fehérvár. Let's do those 2. It's a long way away from now, but as I said, I want to skip through the league season as quickly as possible because I think European football and maybe the cup, if we get further, is going to be more important than the league. So that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, and I hope you did, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.